just see what awaits us. No idea if it's a breakfast buffet or if there are set meals. Be a little careful here with the stairs. There's also a pool here, which of course you can use as well. That was the first thing I wondered about yesterday at check-in. They told me I should always lock the room door, because there are a lot of monkeys here who probably open the doors pretty often and then, of course, trash the room. The hotel has its own scooter rental, so I'm going to get a scooter now. It costs 250 baht per day, so I think that's about €6 or something like that. Exactly. And then you can get around pretty well, explore the island. I've already looked up a few things. And of course, I'll take you along with me later. So now, here we are basically in the lobby restaurant area. From here, you can head down to the beach. Well, I just arrived at the kite viewpoint. This is pretty much what it looks like. And the view is already not bad at all. I'm staying at Siam Bay. And that was with the scooter. I think it took about 5 minutes or so. There's also a little cafe here, which is nice. A small cafe, drinks and other beverages. I have no idea. I think during the high season there will be quite a lot of tourists, but the weather isn't that great today. All right, let's keep going. Those are the waterfalls over there. Now let's take a look at what it all looks like. Of course, I'm the only one here. It's not high season. That actually has its advantages. The entrance fee was 200 baht. I think that's a bit expensive, but oh well, what can you do? I watched a few videos beforehand. It's often dry, but I think we might get lucky. So that's basically the entrance now. Let's see. Luckily, I'm wearing sturdy shoes. Honestly, it does hurt. I actually wanted to go with flip-flops or barefoot at first, but there are quite a few rocks and roots here. I can throw trash in there. That's obvious. A lot of rocks. When they're wet, it can get pretty slippery. This place is awesome. Wow, seriously amazing. Unfortunately, pictures never really capture how it actually looks. I'm curious how far the route to the waterfalls is, but honestly, I don't really care. I've got time. Last night it was a bit hard to sleep because I was just about to fall asleep. Then all of a sudden, I spotted a gecko in the room. But then it somehow disappeared and I couldn't find it anymore. No idea where it is now, but it took forever to fall asleep. Honestly, you shouldn't be out of shape if you come here. At least right now, because I don't know if this is the path. But up ahead, it's filled with water, and you have to climb over the rocks. Here we have the fish species, specifically the carp species. I don't know if you can see it. The water is so clear. There are a ton of fish in here. Amazing. Really awesome. And you're even allowed to swim here. I'm definitely going to jump in there at some point. So cool. Now let's keep going. Over there. I saw up there, there's another viewing platform. The steps definitely aren't standardized, I think. The humidity is really brutal right now because it rains from time to time, but it's still over 30 degrees every day. At least you can sweat a lot out and eat more. Wow, really awesome. I think it's a bit overexposed now. Let me grab a quick bite. Man, incredible. Seriously incredible. I hope you can see it well, but it's really beautiful here. So, I think I've arrived now. That was already, what, about 1.5 kilometers? 2, I'd roughly guess now. Yeah, slippery, rocky terrain. I'm sweating, man. But let's get this whole thing started. Now, basically, heading back in. I thought you were allowed to swim there. Everything is blocked off. Here. I have to go talk now, because there's a guard who says I can jump in there. I spoke to the guard on watch. I asked again, but no luck. It's just because the current is so strong now. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a problem. He said that further down, I can get in. I already saw something down there earlier, and there are signs everywhere saying you shouldn't go swimming alone. All right, I'm about to leave the nature park now, and now I'm heading to Lonely Beach. That's actually where I wanted to book my accommodation, but I couldn't find anything decent at a reasonable price. So now we're just going to head over there and So, I've just arrived here at Blondie Beach. Now let's see where the action is happening. There are definitely bars and cafes here. Then there's the sea animals. Let's just take a look around together and see what all there is here. In case you're not satisfied with the video quality, it'll get better in the next videos. Like I said, this is my first video that I'm uploading, and I still have to get the hang of it. So please don't hold it against me. I'm doing my best. It's just not that easy with the camera, unfortunately. So, from what I can see, you can't get directly to the beach here. Everything here is fenced off. I think I need to go back a bit. I have no idea if I'm even allowed to go in there. Because I just walked through the hotel. I just can't seem to find an official beach access or anything like that. But it definitely looks really good here. I think you could definitely enjoy yourself here. So I think it's really, really nice. Yeah, I don't know it. Now I'll take a look at it. It's called Bailan Bay. Want a really relaxing stretch of beach? For relaxing and stuff. I'll take a look at it now, and if it's cool, I'll stay there for a while. Yeah, unfortunately the beach was no good. It was all rocky and stuff. So now I drove over to Bango Bay up here. Apparently, there are supposed to be good seafood restaurants there. And now I'm going to get something to eat. You're not really allowed to drive there. So I just park outside for now. Now it's all like, here comes another one on a scooter. Or a woman. So you really have to be careful here, because they drive around everywhere. Let's just take a quick look now. To see how far it is to the pier, basically. What's nice here is that you're not constantly being hassled to buy something. Or